It didn't have the greatest spin on that shot. Not surprised it came off.
Farrell, dribble drive, and a dish to Martinez Gibbon. And the Irish on the board first.
I'll tell you what, Chicago State has come out with a ton of defensive pressure so far.
They certainly have. Gibbs in the corner for three, and he drills it. Being guarded by Harris. Nice effort by Harris. Gibbon comes loose with it, and an easy two-hand jam down the baseline, and a quick timeout taken by Tracy Dildy here on the ACC Network Extra. Final to take home the gold. As Harris driving down baseline, left-hand layup's good in Notre Dame history.
And the Irish looking at a 1-2-2 zone, which they've used a lot this year.
And Harris dissecting it. Excuse me, that's Sims Jr.
And he's certainly answered the call.
Bonzi inside. Couldn't finish that one. Gets his own rebound. Up and in. Hoop plus the harm. Bonzi to the line.
Back, get another chance to do some fun stuff.
Burns hands it off to Gibbs. Colson inside. Step back. Jump shot. Good. Bonzi Colson using that array to get two on the board. Matt Farrell from the corner. Harvey with a rebound. Harvey back up with it. And the freshman showing off that strength. His first career three on Monday. Bonzi at the free throw line. Sizes up and hits.
I mean, you can't defend it.
Little dribble move in between the legs. Shot off the mark. Burns fighting with it. Pfluger comes up with it. Puts it up and in off the glass.
Well, great job there initially by Elijah Burns to keep that play alive.
Last in the Western Athletic Conference behind Grand Canyon, who's picked a finish first. And how about TJ Gibbs knocking down the deep shot? At the left elbow. Shot good by Simmons. And that ends that 8-0 route, leading the team in blocks. But hits that jump shot.
Wow.
Nice pass by Gibbs inside to an open Colson. And how about that duo, Gibbs to Colson? Scoring just over 68 points per game. Gibbs driving, corner three from Farrell. He knocks it down. And Matt Farrell finally with his first field goal of the night. Shaw, dribble drive. Pass out wide to an open Sims Jr. Spin move inside the lane, puts it up and in.
Pure of a stroke, so I think you get a late challenge, you get your feet set, get your hands up, but don't give him an angle to the basket.
And Colson answers to your call with a floating jump shot inside the paint. Irish up 22. Gibbs will get the screen from Torres, but goes the other way. Reverse layup with the right hand off the glass.
A nice little reversal of the fortune there for TJ Gibbs.
Him early how good he is passing the ball, but how about diving to the lane? 21, a career high point mark for him against DePaul this past Saturday.
Well, he lost.
Too strong. Farrell picks up the rebound on the long rebound. Goes all the way to the basket, up and in. What a drive by Farrell.
Far, if I'm the Irish, I'm saying let him shoot and let's protect the drive because that thing's not coming off too cleanly this evening.
Farrell back inside. Right hand layup off the glass.
If I had to guess.
They'll be at Michigan State on ESPN. In the corner, an open three by Bell, and make it a two actually, but he knocks it down.
Back there, young man. Just take a half step back and get yourself a point.
Keep an eye out to Nikola Jogo in for the Irish as Harvey going up strong, getting the hoop plus the harm. Only one starter in for Chicago State right now. That's Patrick Spear. Corner shot by Pruitt, and he hits the three.
So, yeah, he's going to be battle tested as that season rolls around.
On the wide side, Dubovitsky. Shot made by Trayvon Bell.
Number 30, they're like, was he in the scouting report as a three-point shooter? Maybe, but that's the thing. As soon as you hit one in the game, he's on the radar now.
And how about Harvey responding with a three jump shot.
And a great extra pass there from Jogo, and Harvey going right up into his shot. But one thing I love about Harvey's jump shot form and just his process, he gets so high up off the ground.
On the boards as well. He's got 4 rebounds, puts back his own miss. So he's got 7. Harvey drive and kick to Gibbs. Three-pointer good. Townsend Jr., the young point guard. By Jogo. Shot by Dubovitsky, and he hits. And what a finish. Luger his first. Sims Jr. driving at the free throw line. Puts it up and in. And Sims Jr. leading the way for the Cougars with 10. Pfluger lost it. Townsend Jr. stepping in. Ahead to Pruitt. Pruitt up with the left hand and off the glass for two.
Let's just get out of this one without getting hurt, and you got to respect his long-term planning on that one.
Colson sizes up and hits the jumper himself at 20 for Sims Jr. Met Gebbin gets Farrell back on him into the corner to Pruitt with the left-hand shot. It's good. Gebbin at the deep elbow, back to Gibbs. Gibbs on Bird. Driving right-hand layup is good. And TJ Gibbs able to put it on the floor. The rebound. Pfluger pushes up ahead to an open Gibbs. Gibbs kicks. Farrell down the lane. Finds Gebbin. Another pass out wide to Gibbs. And that's just a beautiful ball movement. Last transfer from West Florida, where he averaged 8 and 5. 5 rebounds, that is. Gibbs using the body up and in.
Wow.
Pruitt. Around the horn go the Cougars. Inside to Simmons, and the left hook is good. Burns with the hook shot, no good. Harvey rebounds. Harvey almost got pickpocketed. Swings pass over to Colson, puts it up and in.
Strong move to the hoop and kind of do-si-do around him and float there in the air and get it off the glass.
Colson with 15 and 6 as Sims Jr. steps into a three-point shot. It's good. 17 points compared to the Irish 12.
You know, as long as we're up by 20, you got to feel good for Chicago State. They've had some, rough goes of it here early on against some bigger programs. Season progresses.
And Gibbs continues his night. 23 on the night, a new career high. And Farrell to the rack and a two-hand jam.
No, that's not a technical foul. Their breakaway, it's fine. I don't get it.
And I think your point's valid about him coming down and not wanting to get injured. As Simmons by the lane on the glass. Irish come away with it. Farrell the other way. Pfluger stops, pops, hits.
Pass and don't turn the ball over, and pretty much everything else will take care of itself.
I think he's implemented the free throws too.
Sure.
As Burns goes up strong. That's a nice steal there by Bell. All the way up ahead to Sims Jr. Couldn't finish. Rebound Simmons. He's been all over the place. And he finishes with the hook. That's what you like about Tracy Dildy, now in his 8th season. Unfortunately, his team turns the ball over. Farrell all the way, but what a block at the basket by Harris. Zone from the Cougars. Gibbs dissects into the corner for Farrell. He's got to do something with it. All the way to the paint, left hand and in. Gibbs back to Colson. Farrell driving again. And how about that floater up and in. Fighting through defenders.
Wow.
What a pass to Farrell. Open for three, couldn't get it to go. Marty Gebbin with the rebound and the putback.
I'll tell you what, the referees have forgiven Marty Gebbin of all of his sins before tonight.
Gibbs, step back, three, off the mark, rebound Mooney, and an easy jam for the sophomore. He's got 2 men on him. And the shot clock under 20 seconds. Burns driving, the kick. Sims Jr. another 3, and he hits that one. A lot of minutes this year, but head coach Mike Brey is going to rely on his leadership in the locker room. No question about it. As Burns drives and uses his strength to get up there and put the layup off the glass.
Watching these young guys dribble the basketball these days, and I'm sure I was guilty of it as well. I just wonder if 75-year-old people watching the game are just like, he's carrying it like every single play.
Notre Dame Radio Network, you guys are going to be doing those games, and you going to get any sun?
I'm going to get primarily sun, yes. I've already looked at the sunrise time and the sunset time. Joe going that last play had the right idea. He was going to do a ball fake to the corner, it looked like, to free up some space to drive, but just lost the handle.
Mooney sizes up for 3. John Mooney. Insiders draft list last season as Harvey steps in, and he'll get a one-hand jam on the other side.
Yeah, I would have called a foul there as well. I think he got undercut just a bit. You don't just fall over like that. National territories that you don't belong high on draft boards, but the point is Bonzi Colson can score with anybody, and he can rebound with anyone. As Matt Gregory, gets the fans as loud as they've been all night with knocking down a 3.
Bonzi and DJ Harvey with a career-high 16. John Mooney with a career-high 9. So a lot of career highs being met early in this young season.
This young man, he's an athlete, and he's learning how to play the point guard position. I think the future is bright for him. He'll take some time to get used to everything.
That shot made by Cameron Bowles, and time you see the Irish play, it'll be on our family of ESPN networks. They'll take on Chaminade in the opening round of the Maui Jim Maui Invitational. A final here, 105-66.